Mm. Okay, here we are. I am going to be doing page 24 on the book 3, Algebra 1. And I don't know why my Apple Pencil isn't working. Okay, bear with me while I figure this out because I don't want to be doing live and having a reverberation. So I'm figuring this out right. So 1 second. Okay, here we are. So this is page 24. My Apple Pencil isn't working, so I'm just going to do this with my finger. So we have A minus 2B times B minus 2A. So this is horizontal. You can move it to be a vertical, just like we did in the last page, okay? Now, as you can see, your A is first in the first one, and it is second in the next one, so you can just rearrange that one. So so I'm going to rearrange it to negative 2A plus B. And now I'm going to multiply. So negative 2A squared plus 2AB. And then I have A times B, because I'm going like that. And then minus 2B squared. And now I'm going to add them together. Negative 2A squared plus 3AB. And okay, this one should be 2 actually. So this should be 4AB plus 1 would be 5AB. Okay, and that is not a negative sign right there. And then we have minus 2B squared. So that is number 1. So the trick on page 24 is rearranging the numbers and letters to the correct order. All right, number 2, we have 3x squared plus 5 minus 4x plus 6. Okay, so you can already see there that you're going to have to move things around a little bit. I'm going to change it to 3x squared minus 4x. I'm going to combine 5 and 6, so that would be plus 11. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm just going to erase the top line. All right, then I'm going to do the second polynomial. I'm just going to go ahead and put the 6x squared first, minus 7x, and then plus 8. So you can see how that is going. I'm just going to erase this top part. Okay, so I just rearranged it. If you look at the problem in your book, it looks a little different than what I have. It's rearranged and the polynomials are in the correct order. Now I'm going to add them together. 9x squared. Let me go back to my minus 11x plus 19. And let's see what we have. Oh, that's going to be the first row. So if you have 3 polynomials and 3 polynomials, you're going to end up having a lot. You're going to have 3 different rows. So that will be row number 1. Okay, I'm just going to erase that. So now I'm going to do row number 2. I think I'll do that in green so you can see the difference. Okay, so now I'm going to go 6x squared times negative 4. That'd be negative 4x cubed. Let me just check. I did this completely wrong. Okay, we're redoing this. I put them in the right order, but then when I multiplied them, they're not. It's not good. I'm going to redo this. I'd rather be using my Apple Pencil right now, but I'll have to figure that out. So here we're going to go. 6 times 3 is 18. x to the fourth because we are multiplying. I added them together. That's what you do at the last part. But these are multiplied polynomials, not added. So 18x to the fourth minus 24x cubed plus 66x squared. Then you're going to do negative 21x cubed. So you put this in this row. And then you're going to do negative 24. Let's see. No. Negative, that's going to be negative 21x to the third, because you're going to do that one. Then you're going to do positive 28 at x squared. And then you're going to do negative 77x. Okay, now the third row is going to be 8 times 3 is 24x squared. So put that in the x squared row. And then negative 32x in the x row plus 88, and that's going to be alone, plus 88. So now we're going to add everything together. 18x to the fourth minus 45x cubed plus, and those are all positive, so you can add them together, 12, 18, 11, x squared, 9, 10, those are both negative, so you add those together. Okay, and now I'm going to check my answers. And we are correct. Yay! They are correct. So there you go. So you have to multiply each term by each term. All right, that is number 2. Rewind if you need to review that one. Number 3, at a plus b squared. Okay, so that means I'm going to do a plus b times a plus b. These are in the right order. I'm going to go a times a is a squared plus ab. Then I'm going to do b times a, which is ab. B times b, b squared. So a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Whoops. And that is correct. That is number 3. Then we have number 4. Number 4 is 2x minus 1 cubed. Okay, so that means I'm going to have to multiply 2 together and then multiply with my answer by the third one. Okay, so let's get going. 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. 2x times 2x is 4x squared minus 2x. Then 1 times negative 2 is negative 2x plus 1. So I get 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Now this was cubed, so now I have to multiply my answer of the 2 by a third binomial right here. So now I'm going to have 2 rows. So 2x times 4x squared is 8x cubed minus 8x squared plus 2x. Then negative 1 times negative 4x squared, negative 4x squared plus 4x minus 1. And all of that is going to be 8. If I can figure, I'm going to write it up here because I can't seem to fit it on the bottom. 8x cubed minus 12x squared plus 8x minus 1. And that will be my final answer. Okay, this right here is not 8, that is 6. So I'm going to erase that. And we're going to write 6. 4 plus 2 is 6, not 8. So this is the correct answer. All right. So that is number 4. Then we have number 5. Number 5. Not sure how to make your Apple Pencil work. So I'll figure that out for the next video. Okay, so we have number 5 on page 24. 5x plus 4x squared plus x cubed minus 24 times, now I'm going to put these in order. I just made a mistake. So I'm going to put these in order to start with. So I'm going to erase this. And I'm going to look at my book and I'm just going to write them down in the order of polynomials. Okay. So it's going to be x cubed plus 4x squared plus 5x and minus 24. The next one is x squared minus 4x plus 11. Okay, so if you put those in order to start with, that makes it easier at the end. And it gives you an organized way of doing it. So squared times cubed is x to the 5th plus 4x to the 4th. Remember, this is multiplying, not adding. So plus 5x cubed minus 24x squared. Then the 4, so negative 4x to the 4th and minus 16x cubed minus 20x squared and plus 4 times 24 would be 4, 16, 8, 96, and it's going to be positive because it's negative times a negative. All right, then we're going to go to 11 times x cubed is 11x cubed plus 44x squared plus 55x, and then minus, and you have to do 24 times 11, 264 minus 264. Add it all up. I have to remember I didn't have an, this should be 96x actually. 96x because 4 times 24 and then I have to put the x. Okay, so now we're going to add them all together. X to the 5th. This one is going to cancel out. And then we're going to get positive 16, negative 16. All of this cancels to 0. Negative 44, positive 44. All that cancels to 0. And then I get 6 and 5 is 11. 151x minus 264. That looks really weird, but bingo, we got it right. We got it right. So that was a lot of fun. Okay, so that was number 5. Now we're going to move on to number 6. How about we try green? All right, number 6. Okay, again, I'm going to write this down in alphabetical order with the exponents. 5a squared minus 2ab 6b squared. Okay, that's the right order for the first one, times 6a plus 3b. Let's go. 30a cubed minus 12a squared b plus 36ab squared. 15a squared b. So a squared b. So plus 15a squared b. Negative 6ab squared. Negative 6ab squared. And then 18b cubed. And now we're going to add them up. So 30a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 30ab squared plus 18b cubed. Okay, now they have 27. So that means that this 15, let's see, 15a squared b. Okay, so I did make a mistake, and my mistake was this should be a negative 5a squared. So negative 5a squared because it has a minus sign in front of it. And that should be a plus sign right there. All right, so now let's go back and we're going to fix our negatives. So negative 30a cubed, and then minus and plus, that's good. And then 3 times 5, so that would be a negative 15. And then 3 times 2 is negative 6ab squared plus, okay, so all that's good. So that brings me to negative 30a cubed. And then this number here is going to be negative 27a squared b. Okay, now we have the correct answer. So this right here is the correct answer. Now, if you do have colored pencils, it might even help you to do that, and you can go back and fix your negatives and things like that. So try that if you think that will help. Okay, so 7, we have 4x cubed plus 3y squared, everything in parentheses to the 0 power. Now, what do we know about the 0 power? Anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, so that's all there is to that because it's in parentheses. If it wasn't in parentheses, it would be the only one number. It wouldn't be, it would be that number only, not the whole thing. The whole thing with the parentheses outside being 0, your answer is 1. So that's a short one. Okay, number 8, last one on this section. 2x plus y squared times 3x minus 2y. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this one first, then we're going to multiply it by the other one. So 2x plus y times 2x plus y. So 4x squared plus 2xy plus 2xy plus y squared. And that's 4x squared plus 4xy plus y squared. And then multiply by 3x minus 2y. And I'm going to have to redo that one up at the top because I don't have enough of them. So I'm going to erase this part so that I have space. Okay, now I'm going to do 4x squared plus 4xy plus y squared times 3x minus 2y. Okay, and now I'm going to do 12x squared plus 12x squared y plus 2xy squared. No, 3. That's a 3. 3xy squared minus 8xy. Minus 8xy. Okay, so is there another xy? No. So that's going to have to go over here, minus 8xy. Then it's going to be negative 8xy squared. Negative 8xy squared. And then it's going to be negative 2y cubed. Is there any other y cubed? No. Negative 2y cubed. All right, so I'm going to erase this, whoops, so that I have space. Okay, and I'm going to write out my answer, and hopefully I get it right. Okay, so here we go. 12x squared plus 12x squared y plus 3xy squared. Oh, so 3 plus 8, that would be negative 5. That would be minus 5xy squared minus 8xy minus 2y cubed. 12x squared plus 12x squared y. Let me just check and see. 12x, that should be cubed. No, we're doing number 8, right? Minus 5xy squared minus 2y cubed. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo this one. This should be a 2. So 12x cubed plus okay, so that's going to be 12x cubed plus 12x squared y plus 3xy squared minus 8x squared y minus 8x squared y. So this right here is wrong. Okay, so positive 12 minus 8 is 4 x squared y. So this should be a 4. All right. Okay, sorry about this, but hey, this is what happens when you do the work. Sometimes you make mistakes. 12x cubed plus 4x squared y minus 5x y, and then this one is non-existent, minus 2y cubed. Okay, so I'm going to write this again, 12 x cubed plus 4x squared y minus 5xy squared minus 2y cubed. And that is your final answer. All right, so that was good. I hope that helped, and let me know what you think about this video, and I will be putting another page on in just a minute.